Okay, so in this example, we're going to find the GCF, which is known as the greatest common factor. So it's the biggest factor of these three numbers. What's the biggest number that divides into all of these numbers evenly? Now, we might be able to do this in our head. This is kind of easy. I believe the greatest common factor is going to be 4. 4 divides into 8, 4 divides into 12, and 4 divides into 20. But if these numbers are a little more, are bigger, and sometimes it's not as easy to do in your head. So we do it very similar to the way we did the LCM, the least common multiple. We write these numbers in factored form, in prime factored form. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 cubed. 12 is 3 times 4. 4 is 2 squared. 4 times 3. 20 is 4 times 5. 4 is 2 squared times 5. Now, when we did the least common multiple, what we did is we looked at, we circled the larger exponents. Now, with the greatest common factor, we circled the smaller exponents. What's smaller? Well, 2 2's is smaller than 3 2's. These are the same, so just pick one of them and circle it. Well, no 3 is smaller than 1 3, but there's no 3 to circle. No 5 is smaller than 1 5, so we circle the no 5, but there's none there to circle. So this is the greatest common factor, 2 squared, which is 4. Yeah? It's the same thing we got before, so the greatest common factor is 4. So let's do another example. Let's say we have 10, 12, and 18. Now let's make this, let's do 20, 32, and 60. All right. This might be a little bit trickier to do in our head, but let's just factor these. 20 is 4 times 5. 2 squared is 4 times 5. 32 is 2 to the 5th. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, 16, 32. So it's 2 to the 5th. 60 is, let me factor that. 60 is 12 times 5. 12 is 3 times 4, but 4 is 2 squared. So 60 is 2 squared times 3 times 5. So now we look at compare. We have our 2's. 2 to the 2 2's is smaller than 5 2's, so pick one of them and circle it. This has no 5. This is 2 to the 5th. It's not a 5. So no 5's is smaller than 1 5, but there's nothing there to circle. No 3's is smaller than 1 3, so we don't circle any 3's. So the only thing that's circled is 2 squared. So the greatest common factor for this set of numbers turns out again to be 2 squared, which is 4.